Welcome to today's episode. Today, we are addressing a topic that is gaining importance in both cancer research and nutritional science: the ketogenic diet and its potential role in cancer treatment. Could the way we fuel our bodies have a direct impact on tumor growth? Let's dive deeper. The ketogenic diet is a high-fat, low-carbohydrate dietary approach that causes the body to enter a metabolic state known as ketosis, characterized by the production of ketone bodies derived from fats. In this state, the body uses fat instead of sugar as its primary energy source, meaning that cells that typically rely on glucose, like most healthy cells, can adapt to utilize this alternative energy source. This is not a problem for healthy cells, but it could pose challenges for cancer cells, which usually depend on glucose and are generally unable to efficiently switch to using ketone bodies. But why is that? Cancer cells have an unusual metabolism that is marked by a pronounced preference for glucose to grow and divide rapidly. This insight became known through the Warburg effect, a concept formulated by the German biochemist Otto Warburg in the 1920s. The described effect illustrates that cancer cells, even in the presence of sufficient oxygen, which would normally allow for more efficient energy production through oxidative phosphorylation in the mitochondria, prefer glycolysis, or energy production from sugar. This metabolic anomaly points to several important aspects of cancer cell biology. Firstly, the Warburg effect demonstrates the remarkable adaptability of cancer cells. While healthy cells typically rely on oxidative phosphorylation to efficiently produce ATP, the cell's energy currency, cancer cells preferentially use glycolysis even when oxygen is available. The preference of cancer cells for glycolysis is not the result of a conscious decision, but rather a consequence of a chain of events associated with mitochondrial dysfunction. Normally, energy production occurs in the mitochondria through oxidative phosphorylation, which allows for efficient ATP synthesis. In cancer cells, however, disruptions in this process can lead them to increasingly rely on glycolysis, which, while faster, is less efficient. This metabolic shift is a response to the high demands for energy and building blocks necessary for the rapid growth and division of cancer cells. The ability to adapt to different energetic conditions plays a crucial role in the survival and aggressiveness of tumors. In this context, the preferential use of glycolysis is an expression of the biological adaptation of cancer cells to their environment, enabling them to thrive under unfavorable conditions. Secondly, this metabolic shift allows cancer cells to flourish in an environment that is less advantageous for healthy cells. Cancer cells can survive and grow in hypoxic, low-oxygen conditions that would be detrimental to normal cells. This ability to thrive in such an environment is further evidence of the flexibility and robustness of cancer cells. Moreover, glycolysis not only produces ATP, but also generates intermediates needed for the synthesis of nucleotides, amino acids, and lipids, all essential components for cell proliferation. These metabolic products support not only growth, but also the repair and remodeling of cell structures, further promoting tumor development. Overall, the Warburg effect illustrates how cancer cells, through their unique metabolic properties, can adapt to challenging conditions and maximize their survival, making them a fascinating yet challenging target for therapeutic interventions. By drastically reducing carbohydrates in our diet, we could theoretically cut off the food supply for cancer cells, at least in part, meaning we would significantly restrict the energy source they rely on. At the same time, we would provide healthy cells with alternative energy sources like ketone bodies, which are derived from fats and can maintain energy supply while limiting cancer cells' ability to adapt. These interactions between diet and the metabolism of cancer cells highlight the importance of understanding the biochemical foundations of the body to develop potential therapeutic approaches that target the specific needs and weaknesses of cancer cells. In recent years, research has begun to investigate the impact of the ketogenic diet on tumor metabolism more closely, leading to a growing interest in the potential therapeutic benefits of this dietary approach. Some studies suggest that cancer cells may actually respond less aggressively in certain contexts when exposed to a ketogenic diet, indicating that reducing carbohydrates and increasing fats may influence the growth dynamics of tumors. One example is rectal cancer, a form of colorectal cancer, where a specific study found that patients following a ketogenic diet had significantly smaller tumors after radiation and chemotherapy. These results suggest that the ketogenic diet may have synergistic effects with conventional treatments by altering the metabolic properties of cancer cells and limiting their energy production capabilities. Such findings are particularly important as they not only deepen our understanding of the interactions between diet and cancer metabolism, but also open new perspectives for developing treatment strategies that incorporate nutrition as an integral part of cancer care. Ongoing research in this area could thus be crucial in helping to develop personalized therapeutic approaches tailored to the specific metabolic needs of tumors. However, the ketogenic diet alone is not a miracle cure, but rather a promising approach that is gaining importance when combined with established cancer treatments. Its role as a complement to conventional therapies could be critical, as studies show that the metabolic state induced by ketosis has the potential to enhance the effects of radiation and chemotherapy. This may be because cancer cells are placed under additional stress due to the lack of glucose, significantly impairing their ability to regenerate and grow. Meanwhile, healthy cells benefit from the ketones that serve as an alternative energy source, thus maintaining their vitality and functionality. This differentiation in response to the ketogenic diet could explain why some studies show positive results regarding tumor size and response to therapies. The synergy between the ketogenic diet and conventional therapies opens new perspectives for cancer treatment by providing the opportunity to enhance the effectiveness of existing treatments while minimizing side effects. These insights underscore the need for further research to understand the precise mechanisms through which the ketogenic diet can influence responses to cancer treatments and to develop potential clinical applications tailored to individual patient needs. Despite all the promising results, the ketogenic diet is not suitable for everyone, as there are risks and challenges associated with any therapy. Not every body responds the same way to such a drastic dietary change, meaning some patients may struggle to adapt to the new diet or to obtain the necessary nutrients in sufficient amounts. This nutrient intake is particularly important, as an unbalanced diet can lead to deficiencies that impair overall health and well-being. Moreover, the evidence base for the ketogenic diet in cancer treatment is still limited. Many of the existing findings come from animal studies or small clinical investigations that may not reflect the full complexity of human physiology. These limitations highlight the need for more comprehensive, well-designed clinical studies that involve a larger number of patients and examine various cancer types and their specific responses to the ketogenic diet. The challenges associated with implementing a ketogenic diet therefore require careful consideration and individual adjustment to ensure that patients understand both the potential benefits and the risks. Close collaboration between patients, nutritionists, and oncologists is crucial to ensure a balanced and safe diet that can optimize treatment outcomes without jeopardizing patient health. For many cancer patients, a combination of conventional therapy and a targeted dietary change, such as the ketogenic diet, could be beneficial, as this synergy may enhance the effectiveness of treatments and improve patients' quality of life. However, this change should always be made in consultation with a physician or a nutritionist to ensure that the individual needs and health conditions of the patients are taken into account. The future of cancer treatment may involve deliberately manipulating tumor metabolism, meaning that therapeutic strategies will be developed that not only directly attack tumors, but also target the metabolic pathways they use for energy production. By providing the body with the best conditions to respond to therapy, one could optimize the response of cancer cells to conventional treatments while protecting healthy cells. Such an integrative approach, which considers both medical and nutritional aspects, could pave the way for personalized therapeutic approaches tailored to the specific metabolic profiles of tumors. This would not only increase the effectiveness of treatments, but also help minimize side effects and improve patients' quality of life during their therapy. Research on the ketogenic diet and its role in cancer treatment is still in its early stages, meaning that many questions remain unanswered and further studies are necessary to fully understand the exact mechanisms and potential benefits. However, one thing is certain: the way we nourish our bodies has profound effects on our health, both in terms of disease prevention and as a complementary measure during therapy. Whether through reducing carbohydrates or increasing healthy fats, our diet could be a key factor in the fight against cancer by optimizing the metabolic conditions in the body and supporting the effectiveness of treatments. In this sense, we wish you, as always, a long, healthy, and happy life. May every step on the path to health be accompanied by informed decisions and a conscious lifestyle. Until next time.